Until a man has got his finances in order, he is not ready for a commitment like having a child or getting married. I can already see my kings catching feelings now, saying, I'm costing the team. But let's be honest, gentlemen. Life is already hard for you as it is because you are broke. You don't have money. You're not stable yet. Women don't take you serious. Men don't take you serious. The society doesn't take you serious. You are struggling as it is, alone by yourself. Imagine when you are going to bring somebody who's going to solely depend on you for the next 23 years. And then you'll hear some of us making ignorant excuses, like we've been living under rocks for the past 30 years, trying to compare us to our parents and our grandparents, saying they were never rich, but they had 5 up to 10 kids, and they managed to raise them. That's the excuses that we hide behind. We do not look at the difference in economies. And we do not look at the fact that most of us have to finish school, graduate, get jobs, and then have to go home and build houses for our parents and have to give our parents allowances every month. I'm not complaining about that. Our parents did what they could with what they had at that time. But my question is, do we want to continue the cycle whereby our kids will finish school, get jobs, and they have to build us houses? Instead of your kid, when they get a job, they start to build their life, they go forward. They have to come back to you and help you. When today you earn 10,000, you're drinking a bottle of 600, 1,000 rand. What type of conditions, gentlemen, do we want to bring our kids into? What kind of a future we want our kids to have? What foundations are we building for our kids today? Your success as a father will be a great advantage to your kids. And your failure to prepare for your kids long before they are here will be a great disadvantage to your kids. Many families today depend on children's grant. Don't we see that as a problem? You cannot explain to your kid why they don't have diapers, why they don't have baby formula, why they don't have food, why they are wearing a torn school uniform. You cannot explain that, guys. Look at the public school system. It has collapsed. Those are the schools where you're going to send your kids to. We should prepare now for our kids. We should take pride in fatherhood. There is nothing greater than being a father for a man. And if you're not preparing now, before your kids are here, you're setting yourself up for failure as a man and as a future father. Fatherhood will be a living hell for you instead of a joy. You will not prosper as a father without the resources. You're going to need the resources, my king. You cannot subject your kids to a life of as long as my kids will eat what I eat. Kids don't have problem. Kids grow. You deny your kids an opportunity to enjoy their childhood. Your kids cannot have toys. Your kids grow with low self-esteem because they were dominated by other kids. And I'm talking about the basic necessities. That's why most of us have low self-esteem. We don't have confidence. We don't believe in ourselves because of where we come from. We were raised under survival conditions. All we know is to survive. We know nothing about thriving. Do we want to subject our kids to the same life? I was raised by a single mother and we were 5, 6 at home. And here we are. You want to repeat the same cycle with your kid. Your child has to protest, be shot at, tear gases thrown at them, asking for money to go to school. While when now you were king of the weekend. You were Mr. Vrpa. We need to grow up, guys. We cannot continue that cycle. You cannot be a responsible man, a man who will be a proud father, and then you are not preparing a better life for your kids. Today, some of us hate our peers because they have rich parents. Most people hate Andy Lempisani because his mother is super rich. How is that his fault, guys? Why must he do? He must say no to all those riches because Tepang doesn't come from a rich family as well. Our kids will be doing the same. They'll be hating on other kids whom their parents are working hard today to set them up for life. Your kids will be hating. Your kids will be jealous. Like being born in a rich family or a financial stable family is a curse. It takes plan, guys. It takes preparedness. We need to go a step further than our parents went. And our kids, we must set them up to go at least 2 steps further than we have went, guys. We are not ready for a commitment like fatherhood until we have gathered resources to help us succeed and thrive as fathers. You cannot rely on God's mercy, telling your kids to be grateful. For what? To be brought into poverty. Come on, gentlemen. Your success as a father will be a great advantage to your kids. Your failure and your uselessness will be a great disadvantage to your kids.